What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we get a mid-cycle makeover for the 2022 VW Tiguan, and it debuts with a more premium cabin, new technology, and Volkswagen Golf style looks. Now, although the standard wheelbase of the Tiguan was already facelifted in Europe, the long wheelbase version known as the All-Space in Europe and simply as the Tiguan in North America has finally joined the fun. That means new exterior design, new interior design, new tech, new colors, and more. And since this is just an update, some things like the engine will stay the same. Now, as the short wheelbase version, the long Tiguan's visual updates are mostly limited to the front and rear. At the front, the biggest update will be the form of the new headlights. Now, with the new LED signatures, the design comes from more in line with the language established by the MK8 Golf. That also means a light bar running across the grille in higher trim levels, much like the high-end Golfs. But Volkswagen is spreading out LED headlights to more of the range, and in the US, they're standard. Now in Europe, meanwhile, IQ lights with the Matrix LED technology can be selected, and these units include 24 LEDs per headlight module and can project light onto different parts of the road. Now the light signatures can also move from side to side when you're signaling. Now around the back, you'll get the new taillights with their own modern design, and there's also a new 4Motion badge, and the Tiguan badge moved under the Volkswagen emblem. Now Volkswagen has worked to improve the R-Line trim to make it look more aggressive and give it an improved bumper design, complete with piano black inserts and chrome accents. Now the two new colors join the Tiguan lineup in Europe and North America. They are the King's Red and Onyx White, and they join a couple of blues as well with some blacks and grays. In all, there are 8 new colors to choose from. Wheel choices, meanwhile, run from 17 inches on the lowest trim to 20 inches on the highest trim. And if you pay close attention, you might notice that the long Tiguan is actually a tiny bit, 22 meters, 0.8 inches longer than the outgoing model, but this has no impact on interior volume, which remains unchanged. Now that means 1,920 liters, 67.8 cubic feet of luggage space, just like in the old model, and up to 3 rows of passengers. In Europe, the third row will be an option, but in America, weirdly, it'll be the opposite. That's because American dealers found that almost no one was buying the 3-row Tiguan with all-wheel drive. So the thinking there is that people who want a 7-seat all-wheel drive SUV just size up. So the 3-row Tiguan is only available on the front-wheel drive models, and on all-wheel drive models, they get the 2 rows of seats. Regardless of how many seats you get, Volkswagen has worked to make the interior look more premium. The 8-inch infotainment screen is now standard across all trim levels, unlike the outgoing model, which could be had with the traditional dials. And if you want a little bit more configurability and space, the highest trim models can be had with a 10.25-inch instrument screen. Now, something that will divide opinions is the increased use of VW's haptic buttons on the wheel along the infotainment screen and in use for the HVAC controls. These fake buttons dot the interior of the car, and they will give you a little rumble to let you know that you've pressed them. And to ensure you don't accidentally press them, you won't physically click. Now, there's also a little furrow along the HVAC sliders to give your finger a sensory clue where to press. Whether they look premium or frustrating, it's up to you. Now, to make it a more sensory experience, Volkswagen has also committed to improving the Tiguan's interior. Now, the seats can be had with leather in the highest trim, leatherette in the mid trims, and cloth in the lowest trims. No matter which ones you get though, in the US at least, they'll all be heated. The leather seats, meanwhile, can come ventilated to keep you cool on hot summer days. Now, the new interior colors also are available in the mid and high trim American models. The leatherette interiors can now be ordered in a light brown cinnamon hue, while the full leather gets a darker noisette brown. Now, there are also new inserts on the door that match the seats and are designed to look a little bit more upscale. In the highest trim models, you can also opt for a light bar in the door that can change into one of 15 available colors. Now, Americans just get one option when it comes to that 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine making 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. That's hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and power can be sent to the front wheels or all 4 wheels depending on what you opt for. All-wheel drive is available in every trim. Now the same 2-liter inline 4 is available, though it can be selected with a 140 kilowatt, 187 horsepower, or 180 kilowatt, 241 horsepower variant. Now either way, it sends power to all 4 wheels, and it does so via a 7-speed DSG transmission. Now those looking for a slightly more economical option can opt for the 1.5 liter petrol engine, which makes 110 kilowatts, 147 horsepower, and transmits its power from a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed DSG gearbox. And finally, a 2-liter diesel engine is also available depending on how much you pay. It can either make 110 kilowatts, 147 horsepower, or 147 kilowatts, 197 horsepower. Now, so far it seems that the 315 horsepower Tiguan R will be limited to the short wheelbase models, and there's rumors that the odds of the R making it stateside are very low. And finally, Volkswagen is offering more technology as standard in the updated Tiguan. In Europe, that means that the multifunction steering wheel, light assist, online services, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous emergency braking are all standard. In North America, forward collision warning with autonomous braking and side assist are standard, with Volkswagen's wider suite of safety tech known as IQ Drive that will be available as an option on the lowest S trim and standard across the rest of the lineup, which includes the SE, SE R line, and SEL R line trims. Now the SEL R line will be available with high beam control, automatic parking, and road sign recognition too. Now the new long wheelbase Tiguan will be built at 4 factories around the world, and in the US the new Tiguan will go on sale this fall, either in late September or early October. Unfortunately, pricing information isn't yet available, so prices probably won't change much, but we will have to wait to see them. So with that said, what do you guys think about the mid-cycle makeover for the 2021 VW Tiguan, or the Allspace? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the new 2022 VW Tiguan. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, where you guys can donate $1 or $2 to the channel, just in case you guys want to help further support your boy. You can also check out the Ron's Rides merch, where you can get tank tops, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, stickers, everything Ron's Rides. Now I'm also on Patreon, or check out my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. See everything I'm posting, car memes, pictures, and videos. It doesn't always make it here to the channel. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one news video. With that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides news video. Peace.